Coming your way on the show, it's Florida taking on Cleveland. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Steve Carlton. What do we need to know here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Swings through that one out in front that time. 0-1. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now here is Ryan Ludwig. Inside, just missed. Carlton. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Strike two.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Hitting the air out to center field. Williams brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, he's got great hair. Dustin May. What's the scouting report on him?
Big time arm, power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. There's the strike. Just missed. Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Bogarts handles the chance, throws across the diamond, there to beat him by an eyelash. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Just missed.
1-0.
And there's a ball.
Ball two.
That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And right back to the mound. Over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. And now Bernie Williams. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's fouled off. May fires. In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out and makes the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now Adam Dunn. Carlton back to work. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Sandberg slings to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And a swing and a miss there. One out, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 0-2 now. That one way inside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out. 2 down, base is empty. It's Xander Bogaerts now. And a foul ball. Bogaerts swings through that one.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Leading off, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Right through there for a strike. Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Ryan Sandberg in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's inside, and the count is 1-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher. When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
So digging in, Chipper Jones. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is fouled back. He swings and fouls one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now here is Hunter Goodman. There's the strike.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Got him swinging. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And he hits a ground ball right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and that quickly 2 away. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Hank Aaron. And that's a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
May comes set. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Liner, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. The tag out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Freeman bats left, throws right, 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Done. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Jackie Robinson now at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Victor Scott. That clips the corner. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Henderson moves under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Ryan Ludwig digs in now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Fourth inning underway, no score. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. Now 2 out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Gets him to chase after that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Done. Now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there, and he swings over the top there. Piazza off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He quit on it anyway. Getting too hard for him. Dude got a base hit. It's like cats want to just hit right off the bat. Got to feel your opponent out, man. That's crazy. Oh, man.
From the nation's capital, we welcome you inside Griffith Stadium. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's California taking on Cleveland. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Brandon Webb. What do you have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Ready to go? Now a chance for Trevor Story. And that one wrapped foul. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Throws to first in time. One up, one down. So up next, Bernie Williams. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Oh, shit.
Way
One ball, 2
inside.
strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. There's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Outside.
No, that's out.
The count now 2-2. Brings it in. 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
Low. That's the ball.
1 out, base is empty. And he pumps it a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that one hit to first, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another break.
Oh, what's up, Kevin? How you doing? I'm actually online playing against somebody right now.
The fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, wait, hold up. The guy just quit. Yeah, the guy just actually quit. Play what? Yeah. Well, are we doing the one-on-one or what is it? Team? Yeah, I give it a shot. Not a big fan of it, but we can do it. Yeah, you can frame me. Go ahead. Uh, my YouTube is BruceAllMyT, same as my screen name. So, if you want, you say what? That's cool. Send me an invite. You say what? Are we doing the Diamond Dynasty or just regular? Huh? Yeah, I'm live right now, huh? Yeah, are we doing Diamond Dynasty or just regular? Diamond Dynasty? Okay. Let me see. How do I send you a challenge through that? Play versus. Oh, play. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see. Play. Multiplayer mode. Play versus friends. Let's see. Yeah, I made a public party.
Everybody's going. Why is it so loud?
Hello.
Wow, I got everybody.
I know. License.
It was good.
How you doing today?
Good.
Let's see.
It's my friend's son. Friends, what's your name again?
Colt.
Colt. Yeah, it's Colt.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
How old am I? How do you think?
14.
Why do you want to know?
I don't
Wait,
know.
hold on. I can't disclose this information at this time.
You a robot?
No. Bruce, can you kick him? He's being rude.
Yo,
How am I being rude?
it's not that rude. I want to fight good now.
Let's see. Hold on.
Can you kick him, Bruce?
Yeah. I'm about to send you an invite now.
Why are you gonna kick me?
Because you're being rude.
What? How is that rude?
Being rude.
I was
Because I'm
being
a
nice.
robot.
That's my bro. Cause you're like, I cannot. Exactly what a robot would say.
Well, I can't disclose it because that's personal. So what do you want me to say?
Okay, then just say, I don't want to say that. You're like, I cannot disclose that information right now.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean it like that. I can't disclose that information at this time.
What do you mean at this time? So you could disclose it, but not at this time?
Okay, dude.
I got bored.
I'm done, but you have to ask.
Bruce,
Yo.
you like the Cleveland Indians?
Yes, I live in Cleveland.
Same. I like it.
I like the Cleveland Browns. I'm sorry, not the Browns. The Cleveland Indians and the Cleveland Cavs, or the Cleveland Guardians, whatever you want to call them.
Dynasty baseball.
Yeah,
It's the
I like.
Huskies
I'm
taking
from
on the
Cleveland, too.
Panthers.
Oh yeah, where you live at?
Cali.
Oh, in Cali. Okay.
My family's
First
from
pitch
Cleveland.
coming your way next.
Okay.
We like Ohio State. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I can dig with Ohio State.
So just about
Yo, what's
set
up?
now. And on the hill in this one, Andy Cooper. What should we keep an eye
Trey's
on
a
here?
little. Trey's a little.
Try to
big
stay
league.
back for that power
gonna be
changeup.
meanie.
Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup
he's gonna
is
be a little
huge.
meanie.
Hitters,
He's gonna
they have a hard time staying back.
I'm not mean.
Here's Marcus Simeon.
I asked him if he's a robot because he's like, I cannot disclose that information. At this time is crazy. Okay.
Outside low, and away we
well,
go this afternoon.
I don't think you're a robot, bro. I was just asking a question.
Just missed.
Get over there.
Bro, what did I do? Bruce.
And that one clips the corner.
No problem. I haven't been doing too well lately either.
What did I do?
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
So mad at me for no reason, you know.
Way out front for strike two.
No, but actually, what did I do?
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Here's
Manny Machado.
So I'm like, what? Are you a robot?
And Manny gets a piece. Machado in his 13th season, batting second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2010.
Oh, come on. That should be a strike.
And the count even 1-1.
Yeah, Bruce is playing.
And that drops in for a strike.
Whatever it's called. Show 25 or 4?
25.
Dang.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Me and what's his name lost.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And the batter now, Brian Dozier.
We were playing slant men, but we won.
And that's in for a strike.
He's good.
2 out, space is empty.
I got a 21 streak with him.
Just missed.
Get out.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Yo.
What's your favorite player on the Indians?
Just off
Jose
the
Ramirez. Who else?
And it's 2-2.
Who was your favorite player?
Oh, what happened? You quit the game?
Well, my favorite player was Lindor.
Oh no, I like Jose way better than Lindor.
Yeah.
Before Jose, my favorite player was Kenny Lofton. But you probably you're Kenny Lofton. You're way too young to remember him.
How old are you?
I'm 52.
Wait, who did you say?
Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton?
Yep.
Mom, you know who that is? Is he good? Oh, Boost Tech. He's what? Oh. I haven't seen anybody that likes the Cleveland that much.
Yeah, well, you're in Cali, so you're not going to see that.
Yeah, true. My cousins live in Pennsylvania. I know. I can hear you snoring. You were snoring. Yeah, you were. You left it on. You fell asleep while it was on. You're like. You're actually 52?
Yep.
Dang. You sound like Trey, bro.
We still play games. We still play games in our 50s.
You do?
Of course. I have friends that's my age that still plays.
Hey, Jason. I heard you sound my boy Trey. Do you want a girlfriend? Exactly. Yeah, you're gonna stay lonely, bro. Oh, nah. Jason, you want a cookie? Bro is trying to act nonchalant. Dude, there's no huzz, bro.
What in the heck? Oh, Kevin disappeared. He stopped playing.
Yeah, because Kevin said I was mean to him, and I wasn't.
Yeah, but he was still playing me. All of a sudden, he stopped playing. Huh. All right, well, I'll go back to playing.
I don't know why he was so mean to me.
Well,
He asked me how old I was, and I'm like, oh, 14. He's like, sorry, 13. He's like, and then personal business. I'm like, okay, bro. He's asking me like, what's your name? How old are you? Where do you live? And I'm like, bro, that's. Jason, are you playing COD? I'm share screening. I know, COD does suck. I was playing it in real life with Joe Blasters. Hey, I was playing in real life. I was playing COD in real life with the Gel Blaster. Dude, I got shot in the eye and then busted. All over my eye.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome.
Bro.
Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show.
Clips.
It's the Sluggers taking on the Panthers. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after
I'm not
this.
playing with my duo. You're not my duo, technically. Here, you could be my duo. Chat. We're a trio. Me, you, and who?
Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Andy Cooper.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Who do you like?
Cooper delivers. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Deshaun Watson's not that good.
Cooper winds and fires. Foul ball still.
Long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. Back when, what's his name? Bruce was 5.
No, it ain't that long ago. He wasn't even born then.
Oh, yeah. You're way older than him, aren't you?
Yep, way.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Because it's true. I mean, he told me, he said he's only 13 years old, so he's not even a fourth of my age.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted.
I'm so
but
awkward,
he grew up
bro.
with a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
1 out, bases empty.
No.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
I got my King Bond outfit on. You know. You already know, bro.
And here it comes. On the ground,
good
side, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
Remember, there's a grown-up
had
in
eyes
here.
on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
Grown-up ain't paying y'all no attention. If y'all ain't got your adults at home watching y'all, ain't nothing I can do.
Bro is like Jason, I don't want to hear it. I gotta go eat. See ya. Bye, Bruce. Maybe you'll be here when I'm
Freddie
gone.
Freeman will come up to hit.
Maybe.
On the ground, right side.
Double.
Fires to second for 1. Double play.
There we go. Get out of
What
here.
a quick killing to end the inning.
Turn 2. That's right.
And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Andrew Painter.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ricky Henderson leading things off and takes a strike. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2-2.
Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That's outside. Ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Swing that shit.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Bernie Williams. First pitch, just misses. That one at triple digits. Fastball for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt.
Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh. The left fielder, number 22.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Chopper to second. Grabs it barehanded, and very nicely done for the out.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Junior Caminero. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one almost got him. And there's a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And it's even up.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. That missed by a lot. And it's 3-2. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Caminero was faster than that.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Fought off foul. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. bottom of the second. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Painter back to work. That's too low. Ball one. And the slider just misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
3-1.
Rips that one to right. Corrals it. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Just missed.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. Chipper Jones in the box here lets that one go for a ball. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Foul ball there.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. Late on that fastball. De La Cruz getting to start at third, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
No.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right back to him on the mound. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder.
What the hell are y'all playing?
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that's outside, and that's ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball. That's to third. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Merrill under it. Makes the catch for the out. Next to hit, Jackie Robinson. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That clips the corner. In the dirt, gets to it onto first. In time. So the as we go to the top of the fourth, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one fouled off. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. High fly ball out towards left field. Henderson ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here is Freddie Freeman.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch.
Now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. It's 2-0. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. In the first pitch, misses for ball one. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That's to third. And it gets by him.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Runner takes off. Out of line, out towards center. 2 down. And now Junior Caminero singled and drove in a run his first time through. Now snap throw to first. Witt back in on a dive. First pitch, and he just misses. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Ooh.
Bottom 4. And now it's going to be Ricky Henderson. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
He caught it behind his back, and they get the out. Here's Jose Ramirez. His first at bat was a strikeout.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Bernie Williams, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. And another ball. And he blows that one by him at 100. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Junior Caminero. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. And it's 1-1. In the air, left field. Henderson moves under it. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Varitek, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Oh, shit.
And that's outside. Out there to center. Williams racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
De La Cruz stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss there. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Outside.
No, that's out.
And they'll do it again. Cooper kicks and deals. Misses. And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ramirez in there safely.
Damn it.
He's safe.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now Jackson Merrill, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. High in the air, out to right. Hank should have this one. And that is that.
Oh, man.
Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Right through there for a strike.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Ryan Sandberg.
Yo.
You like Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, he's not
There's
bad.
a strike.
He's
Bases
not
empty,
bad.
1 away.
Let's
Last
see.
half of inning number 5.
He's good. He's good.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now the DH, Chipper Jones. First pitch just misses.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 down, nobody on.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
This to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. To third, boots it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Freeman, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ramirez sends it to first, and Witt is out. Yelly stepping into the box now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hank under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. And now Hank Aaron. Painter back to work. And that one hammered back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Edge of his zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Merrill makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that is out of play. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have.
There goes Jackie. And he pops up the bunt.
Right back
He's
at
got it. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Junior Caminero. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next is the designated hitter, Chipper Jones. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next to hit, Jason Varitek. First offering, and it just misses. To short, could be two. To second, that's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. A pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Williams grabs it on the run. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. With the shift on, hits right into it in plenty of time to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And here is Bernie Williams. In there, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Now here is Jackson Merrill. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1. On to first, double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here comes Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Hung up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the second base. Ryan Sandberg.
Number 23. Now pitching. Lucas Airfield.
Tatis hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So now the DH spot, Chipper Jones. That one in triple digits.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. And now the right fielder, Hank Aaron. Up the middle, Witt. Inning over. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich. Mark Davis takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings through that one for strike one. Davis measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Junior Caminero. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 down. Now it's the DH, Chipper Jones. And a strike on the outside edge. This one smoked out to left. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman. Now
just missed.
That's a ball.
Now 1-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In there. And so now 1-2. The tag, and he's out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. It's so hard to play catch-up.
Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that's downstairs. And 1-1. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. That one the other way.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Caminero on to first. Ball game. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.